Hello, everybody. The name is Mr. Knytt, and we're here to check out Apple's Keynote. Um, those of you who don't know, I don't particularly like Apple. I think they sell overpriced computers and phones and shit. My general opinion of them has been, yeah, this is fine. Like as the product. Like in terms of like price to value, like a value rating, I'd give them like a 3 in terms of value, 3 out of 10. Whereas something like the OnePlus 6, I'd give like a 8 out of 10. So yeah. Anyways, let's watch something together before we start the keynote. Let's see if I can find it. Hmm. Okay, I don't have a lot more to say about that. I don't even like Samsung that much. I genuinely don't think Samsung is very good either. I had a Samsung. Oh, it's starting? Okay. So it's starting. But we're going to keep the sound off for a little bit here until it actually fully starts. Um, so, yeah, no, Apple's not that great. Wow, so unlike Nintendo or E3 or gaming events, Apple's like, hey, it starts at 1 o'clock. It's going to start at 1 o'clock. Because most of the time it's like, oh, it's the live stream opens at 1 o'clock. Or it's like, oh, we have a little preview image to tide you over a couple minutes after 1 o'clock. But no, this is like, yeah, Apple's getting to it. So I'm a little sick. Just general, first few weeks of sickness when getting back into school, getting back into the root of things. So, yep. I'm gonna update the description a little bit. Here we go. That's how you do tags on a video. Alright. Yeah. So I'm just making fucking tags and shit. Let's see if this yeah, okay. Yeah, let's add some tags here. I just copy the tags from Apple's actual event. Hey, let's do that. YouTube tag viewer. Tags for YouTube. Oh, the Chrome web store. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're gonna open this up on Chrome then. So we've got 9 minutes, basically, before the keynote. Or should I be a bitch and copy Review Tech USA's? Nah. Wow, Review Tech USA is like the first result for me. Okay. Apple Keynote. Here we go. Now then, where the hell are the tags? Yeah, it's straight up like they're announcing a new iPhone, so yeah. Apple event. New iPhone. New iPhone. Wow, the tags tell us exactly what the iPhone's going to be. iPhone XS. 10S. Oh. Okay, that's it. Oh, the title tells us exactly what it's going to be. Wow, what a fucking spoiler. What is the actual YouTube stream doing? Couldn't tell you. Their actual YouTube. Wow. Hang on. I need to show you this. This is fucking weird. So, what is going on with their stream? Oh, that's what they were doing. Never mind. Oh, maybe you should watch this. Hang on, this might be better. Can you hear this? Oh, you can't even hear this. Wow, I'm a retard.
HDR cinema projector in the theater. So let's dim the lights and let me show you the new Apple TV.
Let's watch. Let's watch, Apple.
Our screensavers, our customers love
Oh.
to take full advantage of 4K HDR.
Oh my goodness. Can we?
HDR in Dubai, and even at night you can see incredible details.
Thank you, Apple. The proper resolution for iPhones. Ooh.
Possible in the new Apple TV.
That's really crispy. It's very crispy indeed.
Now we've redone the whole Apple TV UI in 4K. The text is sharper, the images are brighter and more vibrant.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let's take a look at a 4K HDR clip. This is from the new
How's my stream actually looking? I don't even know.
Yo, this high-tech stuff makes it too easy. Told you it was worth it. Okay, go.
Oh, Spider-Man. Okay. Thank you for the advertisement, Apple. I'm just being Joel. Why would you watch me and not go watch Joel? The question. Yeah, my stream looks okay.
What's up, guys? You forget your PIN number? Whoa, you're the Avengers! What are you guys doing here?
I always like that scene. Either way, let's stop watching Spider-Man before my stream gets taken down. Oops. So we got another 7 minutes, and I am getting a little bored. Where's the... Ooh, major reveals in Sekiro. Definitely gonna want to check that out. Okay, so... Yeah, Apple just has not had a good track record with me. Ever. Am I in 720p? I feel like I'm in 720p. I am in 720p. Let's not do that. Hang on. I'm gonna stop the stream real quick. Okay then. I hope to Christ that the stream isn't like stuck in 720p now. Because if it is, that'd be terrible. Yeah, it's like stuck in 720p. Oh, fuck. Alright, I might just re-upload it. Myself. Personally. On my channel. Oh no, here we go. We got 1440p. Perfect. I mean, I can't watch this in 4K. I don't think it's in 4K either. It might be in 4K, but... yeah. Let's actually find the event here. Is there chat? No, there's subtitles. There's English and English subtitles. Thank you, Apple. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's still going. Okay. So I don't have my usual multi-monitor setup, which is kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'll have to get used to this. I also... oh, wow. There's a live subscriber count for the Apple event. They're just using fucking Social Blade. Ugh. God, there's another 4 fucking minutes. What do you want to do? I don't know. I said I'm not using my usual multi-monitor setup. I don't have a second monitor here in my dorm. Is something starting? There's more words. Something may be starting, so I'm gonna full screen this and then display capture. Yeah, something might be starting, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. And now I gotta check out on the stream. Is this still working? which is the big issue here. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's just turn up the Keynote a little bit. There we go. Also, I'm watching this on a Windows. How blasphemous is that? Hang on. Okay, I just wanted to check the is this the right thing? Is this really the right thing? Hang on.
Take a right. Then in a quarter mile, take...
What the fuck am I watching?
Kevin? Shouldn't you be at the event? That's a serious upgrade.
Oh, it's just me. Where's the actual event? No, no. This is the thing. This is really the thing. Yeah, this is the event. Oh, cringe! The E3 cringe is here. It's here in full glory. Oh boy. I didn't know Apple Watches could allow you to teleport. Wow.
Is that it? Tim. It's here.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay. Fantastic.
The clicker.
Are you fucking with me?
The clicker.
Tim Cook, that's his name, right? I don't even remember. Yeah, Tim Cook. Don't you love how golden they're getting?
Thank you.
No more rose gold bullshit, just gold.
Thank you.
I might have to turn up the audio.
Morning. Thank you. Welcome to the Steve Jobs Theater. Wasn't that a fun video? Things certainly do get hectic around here leading up to days like this. But they're also magical days because we get to share our latest innovations with you.
Innovation.
As you know,
What?
Apple was founded to make the computer more personal. Of course, first with the Apple II, and then later with the Mac. Over the years, we've taken this mission further than anyone could have imagined. We've created several categories of technology that have had
Expensive,
a profound impact
more
on
expensive,
people's
and super
lives.
expensive.
From the iPod to the iPhone to the iPad to the Apple Watch.
To
And we've
the iShit.
completely reinvented the retail experience, making it more personal and engaging.
It's dog shit.
Our stores have become part of the community.
But it's
They're
iDog shit.
open, beautiful,
I'm sorry.
and inspiring places to learn and gather. Like this gorgeous store, the Apple Piazza Liberty, that's revitalizing a plaza in the heart of Milan. The store opened to thousands of customers who came to experience a weekend full of events. And we know it's going to be popular for years to come. In fact, our Apple stores are now welcoming over 500 million visitors per year. Thank you.
Oh boy. Clap, chat, clap,
We
please.
love that so many customers have the chance to experience our products firsthand and get the personal help that they need to get the most out of them. Of course, we aim to put the customer at the center of everything that we do. That's why iOS is not just the world's most advanced mobile operating system, it's the most personal. We're about to hit a major milestone. We are about to ship our 2 billionth iOS device.
Fantastic.
This is astonishing. iOS has changed the way we live, from the way we learn to the way we work,
That's not incorrect.
to how we're entertained, to how we shop, order our food, get our transportation, and stay in touch with one another. And of course, how we capture the moments of our lives and share them with those we love.
Except more recently, Google's been doing it better. You've been copying them.
Technology for the desktop to now seeing the many ways that we've made it more personal in so many aspects of our lives. So it's only fitting
Personal.
that today we're going to tell you about 2 of our most personal products, the ones that are with you everywhere that you go, and how we're going to take them even further. So let's get started with the Apple Watch.
Yay! Everybody cares! Fucking hell.
We're thrilled by how much the Apple Watch has grown in such a short period of time. I mean, to think this category didn't even exist just a few years ago. And
Didn't
now
Google do
Apple
this
Watch
first?
is being
Hang on.
embraced by so many people around the world. Apple Watch is not only the #1 smartwatch in the world, it's the #1 watch, period.
Sure.
Apple Watch has redefined what a watch can do for you. It's the integration of breakthrough technology and powerful software and world-class services that bring it to life. For millions of people around the world, Apple Watch has become an indispensable part of their daily lives by helping them stay connected.
There's
to
always
be
been
more
Microsoft
active,
Spot
and to live a healthier day.
and Samsung Watch.
To tell you how we're going to take Apple
Pebbles,
Watch to the next level, I'd like to
Galaxy
invite
Gears,
Jeff.
Android Wear. Yeah, Android Wear came out before the Apple Watch. So what the fuck are you talking about, Tim? Did he even say that? I don't even know.
Well, thank you. We're humbled and inspired by how Apple Watch has become.
I don't think this
such an
event is in
important and even
1440p.
essential part of people's lives, and it's becoming more indispensable in 3 areas in particular. It keeps you connected to the people and information you care about.
Keeps you connected to your
with-
phone for
with
longer.
phone calls and messages and notifications right on your wrist. And cellular lets you stay connected with just your Apple Watch, even if you leave your phone behind. Fitness is at the core of Apple Watch, encouraging you to be more active by closing your rings and tracking your workouts. And now you have built-in GPS, it's swim-proof, and it
Get
even
off your
automatically
phone
detects
and get off
when
your
you're working
ass.
out.
So you can go actually be a healthy
And
person,
health.
but remember, get an Apple Watch so you can
Is
stay
at
on
the
your
core
phone
of Apple
constantly,
Watch as
so we
well.
can make more money.
Apple Watch put heart rate monitoring right on the wrist. And while
I was
you
always
can
confused
check
by
your
this
heart
feature.
rate, Apple Watch now
Why is it needed?
looks in the background and notifies you if it detects an elevated heart rate. This may seem like a simple change, but we see this in our customer letters. It's a profound change. Apple Watch has become an intelligent guardian for your health.
Profound. It is a guardian for your health. Dear Christ. I haven't eaten yet.
Today, in each of
I
these
woke up at like
areas,
11.
staying connected, living an active life, and managing your health, we're taking Apple Watch to the next level.
It's not for me.
Now, I'd like to introduce the next generation.
Yeah, that was
of
me
Apple
smacking my
Watch.
gut. Ah, no one cares. No one cares, Jim. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is this? Fucking Shadow the Hedgehog? You remember that? Oh, God, no one cares. Look at all the fancy effects that can happen on your watch. Look at this unbelievably expensive piece of jewelry that won't look like this 3D rendered model.
Apple Watch Series 4, everything about it has been redesigned and re-engineered.
The best part about
Every
this
detail has been thoughtfully
is that
considered.
the other Apple Watches are going to come
It's
down in price.
just beautiful.
It does look nice. That's something I won't deny about Apple. No matter what, all their stuff looks really nice.
It all starts with a stunning new display. We push the screens right to the edges.
Is it OLED?
Curve the corners to perfectly match the shape of the
I can't remember if the other one was
And
OLED.
the screens are significantly larger. In fact, they're over 30% larger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
And we've done this with minimal changes to the case size. Series 4 is
Okay.
thinner, so there's actually less total volume than in Series 3. And to take
Okay.
advantage of the new displays, every part of the UI has been redesigned. You'll see more in Maps and Photo and Calendar. And we've created new complications. They look
Okay,
beautiful.
calendar and maps I kind
They
of
show
get, but
even more information and detail.
why
And
photos?
we've also designed a brand new watch face with up to 8 complications that really brings them to life. And you can customize it with the things you care about. Now,
It's actually a pretty really good
add
UI.
loved ones to your watch face and simply tap to connect with them.
Oh.
Or if you're traveling, you can customize a watch face to track the different time zones. Or maybe you want to create the ultimate health and fitness watch.
It's not terrible by any means,
We also redesigned the modular face.
but I can't wait to see that
detailing graphical
fucking
information
price.
From apps like stocks and heart rate and activity, and even apps from
Stocks.
our developers.
Christ.
So now you can track the live score of your favorite team with MLB at bat. Your boarding information will appear right on your watch face with the Qantas app, or you can glance at nutritional intake with the LifeSum app.
This is all actually really good.
Breathe app has been a popular way for people to take a moment to be more mindful. And now the app is available as a watch face. So with a simple raise of the wrist, the watch face will guide you through a deep breath. And there are 3 beautiful variations to choose
What?
from. It's a little hypnotic. It's kind of wonderful.
What the fuck?
In
What?
addition, we've created
Breathe?
a dynamic new watch
It
face
tells you to breathe?
uniquely interact
Wait.
with the fire face. See how the flames subtly illuminate the ticks of the dial?
That is really cool to look at, but
The new water face. Notice how the bubbles splash off the edges? And the vapor face looks amazing.
the Apple
with the
Watch
rich, vibrant
2018. It tells you
We
to
think you're gonna
breathe.
love everything about the new displays on Series 4.
You literally don't have to do any fucking thinking anymore whatsoever. You could be brain dead, and Apple would
Next, let's
fucking
start with
move your
Digital
body
Crown.
for you.
The Digital Crown's been
Jesus
completely
Christ.
re-engineered, and it now includes haptic feedback, giving you a more responsive and mechanical feel. It's especially
No.
great in apps like podcasts and Calendar, where you precisely flip through each item. The speaker has also been completely
Jesus
redesigned.
Christ.
It's 50% louder which is great for phone calls and walkie-talkie or Siri requests. You ask Siri something on Series 4, and she comes back with volume. You just won't believe the
won't
sound
deny,
you get out of such a small device.
this does look like a pretty nice watch,
Move the microphone on Series
but
4 to the
it's
opposite side,
still
far away
just,
from the
it
speakers
still just does
possible.
everything
Reduce
you can do
echo,
with your phone
making
so
phone
far.
calls even clearer.
It's just,
And the back of Series 4 is absolutely beautiful. It's made entirely.
it's
of
literally for
ceramic
people who
sapphire crystal.
who either want it as a status symbol
It's not
or
only beautiful, it's highly functional. Radio waves can now pass through both the front and the back, resulting in improved cellular reception.
it's literally
This,
just for
along with the
people
new speaker
who
and
are too
microphone,
lazy to
makes
grab their
Series
phone and pull
4
it out of their
even
pocket.
better for staying connected.
Or for people who want to feel like James Bond or whatever.
Series 4 is just as impressive on the inside. The brain of Series 4 is our 4th generation silicon in package, or SIP, and we call it S4. And it allows us to build in so many capabilities in such a small device. S4 contains a powerful new dual-core 64-bit processor. and a new
Jesus
GPU,
Christ.
both custom designed by our Apple Silicon team to deliver up to 2 times faster performance.
The fact that like there's a dual core 64-bit, the dual core 64-bit processor in a
The accelerometer
fucking
and
watch.
gyroscope, they
That's amazing.
power,
Remember when watches were
experience
powered by
of
fucking
life,
gears
all-day activity
and
tracking,
giant
or
batteries?
even identifying your swim stroke? Well, Series 4 has a next-generation accelerometer and gyroscope with twice the dynamic range, measuring up to 32 G-forces, and can sample motion data 8 times faster. You probably have no idea what any of that means, but that's okay, because we do, and it's allowed us to do something new. One of the leading causes of injuries worldwide is falls. So whether you slip off a step ladder or you trip on a curb, one fall can be serious, and it can be difficult to get immediate help. Well, now, Apple Watch Series 4 can detect a fall.
Oh, oh no! Oh.
It's interesting, identifying a fall may sound like a straightforward problem, but it requires a tremendous amount of data and analysis. We conducted studies with thousands of people over a long period of time, and we captured data on real-world falls, and we learned something. We learned that with falls, there's this repeatable motion pattern that happens. For example, when you trip, your body will naturally pitch forward and your arms will go out involuntarily to brace yourself. However, if you slip, there's a natural upward motion of the arms. Well, these are motions Series 4 is ideally suited to recognize. With a new accelerometer,
I cannot wait to see how people are going to troll the fuck out of this system.
Trajectory and impact acceleration to determine when a fall occurs. And after detecting a fall, Series 4 delivers an alert. And from that alert, you can initiate an emergency call. However, if the watch senses you are mobile for 1 minute, it will start the call automatically. And it also sends a message with your location
You're mobile.
to your emergency contacts using the SOS feature that is already built into Apple Watch.
So if you like drop your fucking watch and leave it somewhere, it'll just call the cops.
It's really nice to know it's there.
Please, Christ, tell me you can turn that off.
The optical heart sensor has been essential to Apple Watch from the beginning, and it allows us to calculate the calorie burn during your workouts. It allows us to determine your resting heart rate, and it also powers the high heart rate notification that's helped Apple Watch become an intelligent guardian for your health. We wanted to do even more.
Apple Watch.
Space, and so
It's
we're
your
announcing
guardian
3 new
angel.
heart features. First, a notification if your heart rate
Christ.
appears to be too low. Now, generally, a low heart rate is thought to be a good thing, but if it's too low, it might mean that your heart's not pumping enough blood to the body. And that could be a sign of something serious. And now Apple Watch can detect it.
Could it not do that before? If it had a heart rate monitor?
A heart rhythm. And this is a big deal. Apple Watch can now screen your heart rhythm in the background, and it sends you a notification. If it detects an irregular rhythm,
how much longer is this going to go on?
Atrial fibrillation. Now, it won't catch every instance of AFib, but we believe this is going to help a lot of people who didn't otherwise know they had an issue.
Honestly, if it's such a useful tool for fucking heart rates and shit, this should just be given out by doctors. Like, this should be a fucking prescription at this point. It's such a fucking... not given out by doctors, but it should be, like, prescribed by doctors. Jesus Christ. Sapphire?
An electrocardiogram.
Holy shit. Yeah, this is, like, high-level doctor shit. Do we really need this in a watch? I'm just moving in.
It's otherwise known as
getting
an
comfy.
ECG, and this is the first ECG product offered over the counter directly to consumers.
Huh. I got that one guy over there is using Windows, and you can tell.
Activity of the heartbeat, and it's used by physicians to help diagnose certain heart diseases and other conditions. And so now you can take an ECG anytime, anywhere, right from your wrist. You just open the app and you put your finger on the digital crown. To show you how this works, let's take a closer look. The built-in electrodes in the back crystal and the digital crown, they detect electrical impulses from the heartbeat. They route them to the S4
Holy
chip,
shit.
which converts them to signal for our algorithms. The entire process takes just 30 seconds, and at the completion of the ECG recording, you will receive a heart rhythm classification. If your heart is beating in a normal rhythm, the app will classify the measurement as sinus rhythm, and the app will also classify atrial fibrillation. All ECG recordings, their classifications, the noted symptoms, they're all stored right in the Health app in a PDF you can share with your doctor. So now your doctor has a detailed picture of your heart rhythm, similar to a lead 1 ECG that is usually only obtained in a clinic. And to give you his thoughts on this, I'd like to invite to the stage the president of the American Heart Association, and also a practicing cardiologist, Dr. Ivor Benjamin.
Okay, I need water. I don't know anything about doctor shit, so I'm just gonna basically ignore this. Like, I'm just gonna say right now, at this point, it's cool.
Inspired by the life-saving potential of technology.
It's cool, and it's really good, and it helps people, but I know it's gonna be too expensive, so I'm just gonna go get water. And after all this, like, I'm sold on the health stuff already. I'm like, this is great, but
in my experience,
I'm just gonna skip this part.
People often report symptoms that are absent during their medical visits. That is why information is vital. Information about a person's daily lifestyle choices and their specific health data. The ability to access health data on an on-demand electrocardiogram or ECG is game-changing, especially when evaluating atrial fibrillation, an irregular and often rapid heart rate that can increase a person's risk of stroke, heart failure, and other health-related complications. At the American Heart Association, we are committed to educate and empower people to be proactive in all areas of their health and general well-being. The American Heart Association is a relentless force for a world of longer, healthier lives. Products that seek to provide a deeper health insight.
Guys,
like the
Apple Watch will save your
Series
life.
4, offer great potential in getting us there. Thank you. Back to you, Jeff.
Are we actually done with the... Oh, God. Stream's buffering a little bit.
Thanks, Dr. Benjamin. It's great to have the support
Okay, no, we're fine.
of the American Heart Association. And I'm also pleased to say we've received clearance from the FDA. And this is a de novo clearance, which means it's the first of its kind. Also, the irregular heart rhythm alert has also received FDA clearance. Both of these features will be available to U.S. customers later this year, and we're
here it is.
hard to bring them to customers around the world.
Here it is. Are we getting the price? Come on.
I just have to show you, when you open the app, this is what you see on the watch face. It's really beautiful. People
Just give me the fucking price.
This kind of makes you want to take an ECG. It's amazing to think that the same watch you wear every day to make phone calls and respond to messages.
Jesus Christ, the watch you use to make phone
even run a
calls.
marathon can take an ECG.
I'm eating goldfish, by the way, so I haven't eaten it all, so excuse me.
Apple Watch Series 4
but
is the ultimate guardian for your health, the best fitness companion, and the most convenient way to stay connected. And with all these amazing features, of course, your data is still protected. At Apple, we believe your personal information belongs to you. You should decide who you share it with and who gets to see it.
It's better than Google.
All your health and fitness data, it's encrypted on device and in the cloud. So Apple Watch Series 4, larger display.
Yeah, it's in the cloud, yet it's
UI,
super private.
digital crown with haptics, up to 2 times faster performance, a louder speaker, fall detection, and an industry-first built-in electric heart sensor capable of taking an ECG. And of course, cellular, GPS, altimeter, swim-proof, and I've probably missed some things. We also have the most advanced wearable operating system, watchOS 5.
I will say that OS looks very good.
In a design, you're probably wondering about battery life.
I'm worried about
So
price.
I'm pleased to tell you that Series 4 has the same 18-hour all-day battery life that our customers enjoy on Apple Watch.
Yep.
And we've increased the outdoor workout time to 6 hours.
Just tell me the
using
fucking
full
price,
GPS
dude.
tracking, which is perfect for those marathons or long bike rides. And of course, Apple Watch has been designed and manufactured in an environmentally friendly way.
Yeah, that's good.
We've created a video about Series 4, and I'd like to show that to you.
Ah! Come on! You already brought in a fucking doctor, who cares? Joni Ive.
Apple Watch Series 4 is more than an evolution. It represents a fundamental redesign and re-engineering of Apple Watch.
Here we see the Apple Watch in its native habitat.
While retaining the original iconic design, we've developed and refined the form, also managing to make it thinner.
That's exactly what this
The new
is,
display
Christ.
is now over 30% larger and is seamlessly integrated into the product. The interface has been redesigned for our new
I was expecting it to have a notch.
providing more information with richer detail.
So let's check out, oh yeah, that's right.
Hardware and the
Are they gonna
software
keep the notch?
combine to
Fuck
define
off.
a very new and truly integrated singular design. Navigating with a digital crown, already one of the most interesting
skipping things,
mechanisms
don't
we've
worry.
ever created, has been entirely re-engineered.
I should have turned that off. Hang on, I did turn that off now.
mechanical feel
fuck.
as you scroll.
Fuck. Where is it?
In addition
Where is
to
it?
an optical heart sensor, there is a new Apple-designed
Where is it?
electrical heart sensor
I
that
don't
allows
see
you
it.
to take an electrocardiogram or ECG to share with your doctor. A momentous achievement for a wearable device. Placing a finger on the digital crown creates a closed circuit with electrodes on the back, providing data the
You like this
ECG
chat?
uses to analyze your heart rhythm.
Who the fuck is watching me?
While understanding heart health is essential to our well-being, additional features
Holy
and
shit, do I have viewers?
encourage us
Hey,
to
viewers!
live an overall healthier, more active
Hey, chat.
life. The accelerometer
Am I annoying as
and
fuck?
altimeter allow you to record new types of workouts, measure runs with increased precision, and track your all-day activity with great accuracy. Enhanced cellular connectivity enables something truly liberating, the ability to stay connected with just your watch. Phone calls, music streaming, and even emergency assistance are all immediately available from your wrist.
So overall, I think the Apple Watch is pretty alright.
Watch Series 4 is a device so powerful, so personal, so liberating.
I really do like the UI and the like the actual OS and what the OS can do. And I honestly think for like watches, the OS is a big enough upgrade from what I've seen before for me to consider actually getting something like this if I had an iPhone, but I don't. So. Oh, here it is.
Gold and space gray. And the stainless collection is absolutely beautiful with polished and space black.
Price? Price?
Before, but there's something about Series 4 that is even more gorgeous.
I'm betting over
There's
$1,000.
a brand new finish.
Oh, wait, no,
Gold
scratch that. There was like
stainless,
10,000. Like there was one that was like 10 grand
was
before.
Wonderful paired with this Milanese.
Yeah, the gold's gonna be like 24 grand or something. I don't fucking know. It's gonna be expensive as all fuck.
All band colors and band styles fit any generation of Apple Watch. So all those Series 4 customers, all the bands that you already own will work just fine on the Series 4.
Thank you, Giovanni.
For customers who love Nike Plus, especially runners, it's been optimized for Series 4.
I'm just emulating Vinesauce Joel, so
it look great. And they've done something
fucking
really cool.
go watch
Nike
him. Stop
Sport
watching me.
They've added reflective yarn for nighttime visibility.
Apple Watches now glow in the
Apple
dark.
Watch Hermes continues this fall with bold new looks. There's these gorgeous color blocks on the watch face, and they change with the passage of time, and they look really wonderful paired with the new Dublator bands.
Dublator? Is that what he called them?
Apple Watch Series 4 with GPS
Oh!
starts at $399.
That's expensive.
Series 4 with cellular starts
How
at
much is the,
$499. And we're keeping Series 3 in the line at
Android
more affordable
Wear.
prices, starting at
Yep.
just $279.
Yeah, no. There's a bunch of other ones. There's like Fossil, which is 120.
Series 4 GPS will be available
Yeah,
in
Galaxy Watches are
26
pretty-
markets
pretty-
at launch.
Pretty expensive.
Series 4 with cellular will start in 16 markets with 34 carriers. That's more than twice the number of carriers we had last year.
I still like the
You
round
order
version
Series 4
of
starting
Android Wear,
Friday,
but
and it will be available the following Friday, September 21st. Series 3 at the new prices is available right after the show.
yeah, the Fossil watches are
And
much
watchOS
cheaper.
5, the most advanced wearable operating system, will be available on September 17th.
Let's see. What is this?
That's Apple Watch. And now back to Tim.
Oh, there's the Huawei watches. Wait, what were the... Wait, shit, I missed the other prices. So I'm looking at I'm looking at everything else.
Excited about the Apple Watch Series 4. Apple Watch is really redefining what a watch can do for you. Now, we made a video about how
But if it's like
Apple
$500
Watch
bucks,
is
that's good.
inspiring people all around
It's actually
the
really
world
good.
to be more active. And I'd love to
Is
run
it-
it for you now. I think you're
is this
gonna
an
get a
omen?
kick out of it.
Stop it! We know the price. Give us the watch, or give us the phone. Like the jazz, though. Never mind.
Hey, honey, still running.
Yeah, no, it's only like $500. That's more expensive than other watches, but it's not unreasonable. This could be a good sign for the iPhone XS, 10s. Yep, whatever. It's an Apple ad. It's a good ad.
We really love what the Apple Watch is doing to get the world moving. So that is Apple Watch.
Chat, what do
Now
you think of
let's
Apple
talk
Watch?
about iPhone.
Is it good?
iPhone 10 defined the future of the
probably not.
smartphone. It introduced new technologies that is at the cutting edge of what's
Oh, is my
possible.
stream fucking up?
With a stunning all-screen design and intuitive gestures, with technologies like the True Depth camera system and Face ID, where your phone knows what you look like and your face becomes your password. iPhone 10 has an incredible camera system that uses intelligent software to make the most stunning portraits. This was only previously possible with pro-level equipment. And there are so many other
Did I never add in the
technologies that are
fucking
built
tags
in.
to my
And of
stream?
course, all of them are powered
I'm an idiot.
by the world's most advanced mobile operating system, iOS. iPhone 10 has changed the
iPhone
industry.
is the best
And
phone.
along the way, it became the #1 smartphone in the world.
Except it's not the best.
But what's most important to us is that it's the most loved smartphone with an amazing 98% customer satisfaction.
Man, I love how he's fluffing those numbers.
Today,
The only reason they're so high
we're
is
going
because
to
people
take
saw the notch and were like,
iPhone
oh
10
no,
to
I'm
the
not getting
next
that.
level.
And he's counting people who have
Excited to
bought
show
the
you what
phone
is
already.
By far the most advanced iPhone we have ever created.
Like the 10. If there's no bezel this time, okay. It's kind of sexy. Nope, still got a notch. Never mind. No, that is a notch, isn't it? You can't see it because they blacked the fuck out.
This is iPhone XS. It is the most advanced iPhone we've ever created. And I'd like to invite Phil
Just
up
another
to tell
iPhone
you
10.
about it. Phil?
Of course it is. Christ almighty.
Well, good morning, everyone. I am so excited to tell you all about iPhone XS. It is made of a surgical-grade stainless steel. It has a gorgeous...
Oh no, look at that. Oh no.
in the front
That camera
and
hump.
the glass. It is the most beautiful iPhone we have ever made.
Oh,
The
that
screen
thick fucking
goes
camera
top
hump.
to bottom, edge to edge, rounded into the corners. And it's covered on the front and the back.
Yeah, it's the
with
exact same thing as the
material
iPhone
glass
10.
That is the most durable glass
Just
ever
more
in a
powerful.
smartphone.
Maybe a better screen. And a bigger camera hump. So this is like objectively
iPhone XS
worse.
comes in 3 finishes: gold,
Look at that
silver,
fucking
and
camera
space
hump.
gray. They are beautiful. And they're protected from dust and liquids to an even higher level now, IP68. That means it's protected to 2 meters for up to 30 minutes. So if you happen to be hanging by the pool, drop your phone in the water, don't worry, dive down, grab it, rinse it, let it dry, you'll be fine.
Nice
The
picture.
team tests it in many different liquids. In chlorinated water, salt water, orange juice, tea, wine, even beer. This is
Beer?
fun, intense testing we get to do at Apple. The screen on iPhone XS is a Super Retina display. The best we've made.
Windows, please.
An OLED display.
Getting malware.
5.8 inches on the diagonal. It's 2.7 million pixels.
Oh, wait!
58 pixels. Highest
I just
quality
realized
display on
why.
this device.
Oh, fuck.
Put it
Hang
side
on.
by side
Hang on. Hang
with a
on.
plus-size phone.
Oh,
As
no.
you can see, it's as big a display as the plus-size phone, but in a smaller design. And so many customers love that about that. Big display, easy, comfortable to hold in your hand. And it looks incredible. Watching movies on it, the latest HDR movies, like Lego Batman, using the latest formats, Dolby Vision HDR10. Your photos look stunning.
I wonder why you can do HDR now. Is it because it's an OLED display?
Better than ever on the new Super Retina display because it has a 60% greater dynamic range for colors in your photos than the iPhone X's display. It is gorgeous. Well, the iPhone XS is not just one, but two sizes of display. The 5.8-inch and a new 6.5-inch Super Retina display.
I really hate the idea of the Retina displays because it's like
The biggest display ever on an iPhone.
I can see my my computer fucking up
3.3
on the stream.
million pixels, 458 pixels per inch again.
Oh, it's over
Now, a lot of
1080p
our
finally?
customers have loved the plus-size iPhones, so let's put that side
Thank
by side.
Christ.
You can see it's about the same size phone with a much larger display. We think there are a lot of customers who are going to love this larger display. Now, the 5.8-inch, we already said, was as big as a plus-size display. So what do you call a phone that's bigger than plus size? Well, we call it the iPhone XS Max.
Oh.
And the Max is an incredible experience. Watching videos on it is cinematic. Looking at your photos bigger than ever is incredible. So
Oh no. Now there's three phones. Now they can get away with charging like high-end laptop price for a fucking phone. Christ.
Horizontal mode to give you a split view like here in contacts. It's awesome for editing videos in iMovie.
Yeah, don't you want to edit videos on your phone? Don't you want to make music on your phone?
Killer games. It's so much fun on the iPhone.
Yeah, Asphalt will be fun, but
So, there are
Sonic 1 will be
two
fun.
displays now, 5.8-inch, 6.5-inch, both OLED displays.
And if you haven't tried out Sonic on the fucking phone, actually do it. It's good.
HDR displays. They have fast 120 hertz touch
No joke.
display. That's how it gets its
No jape.
smooth scrolling, really fast typing and gaming response. They both have 3D touch for pressure sensitivity. They have tap to wake. They have incredible color management. They're true tone displays, so the paper white looks just right in all the different lighting that you use it. And they have wide color. These are amazing displays. And we've matched them to incredible sound systems as well.
it's still
Stereo sound
not as
better
good.
than in any iPhone to date. Now, with the XS, you get a wider stereo field. The team
It's
has matched
still not as
powerful
good as the
speakers with great
Nexus
software to
6.
deliver an even richer sound experience. So watching movies sounds incredible. And
Wait.
playing games like Alto Odyssey, which previously told you to put on headphones, now you just want to listen through the speakers because of that beautiful wide stereo sound. Or of course, listening to music and watching music videos like the Foo Fighters sounds better than ever.
Fucking
All right,
Jesus.
let's talk about Face ID. Face ID is a huge step forward in biometric protection for all of our personal data on our devices.
This is what breaks the iPhone 10 for me.
By our true depth camera system. And there's so much technology in that little space right there. An infrared camera.
Unless this is super fast and just as good as fingerprint readers, I just won't use it.
Microphone, all working together to give protection to the data on our devices. And they're designed with multiple neural networks, so it's secure and seamless in the iPhone experience. With iPhone XS, you just pick up your iPhone, look at it, it recognizes
but it's not as fast as a fingerprint reader on the back.
Because the XS now has faster algorithms and runs on a faster version of the secure enclave, so it's gotten even better. Face ID works remarkably well. In fact, we're proud to say it is the most secure facial authentication ever in a smartphone.
Yay!
Powering Face ID in everything we do on the iPhone is our A-series chip. And the team has worked so hard to make every generation of the A-series chip better than
I'm serious. No fingerprint reader here breaks the iPhone for me.
Is no exception. What the team has done is truly, truly breakthrough. It's called the A12 Bionic. And the A12 Bionic is the industry's first 7-nanometer chip. And that's a huge breakthrough, yes.
I wish I had another monitor to fuck with this on, but like I can't use window capture, which, you know, isolates the window. I can't use anything else, which sucks.
We talk about the CPU, the GPU.
So of course, am I in Firefox?
Let's start with the CPU.
It
is an Apple-designed 6-core CPU. This is a fusion system. It has 2 high-performance cores.
I should have done this in Firefox so I could, you know, fuck with the stream a little bit, but
faster than the cores in the A11 Bionic, while also being 40% more energy efficient. And the high-efficiency cores are up to 50% more energy efficient. And all 6 cores can run at once. The GPU, well, this is an Apple-designed GPU. It is so powerful. Now, the A11 GPU was already ahead of anything else in the industry.
I didn't know GPUs had cores. I'm not even joking.
So a huge jump in graphics performance. But the real advancement, the real blow-away thing is this neural engine.
Fuck!
Now, you know we introduced the first neural engine last year with the A11 Bionic. With the A12 Bionic, we take it much further. The A11 was a 2-core.
I just looked up GPU and I saw the NVIDIA Quadros.
Dedicated machine learning engine to power all that great machine learning software on our systems.
That's Apple
and
price.
It has a smart compute system. What that means, it's able to analyze the neural network data and figure out on the fly whether to run it on the CPU, the GPU, or the neural engine. I mean, this is breakthrough, and the performance is unmatched. We told you last year the A11 Bionic could process an insane 600 billion operations per second. Well, the A12 Bionic is able to process 5 trillion operations per second.
Man, what a jump.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind the iPhone will be fast. I think it'll be even faster than the Switch, to be honest, but...
And the team works very hard to be just as innovative at every one of these things in the A12 Bionic. It has a next-generation image signal processor, incredible video coders and decoders. There's our display engine, our audio system. Of course, it is a secure enclave. There's memory controllers, storage controllers. The Apple-designed storage controller in the A12 Bionic can now address twice as much internal storage as previously. So now you can up to 512 gigabytes of internal storage if you want. That's a half a terabyte on your iPhone in your pocket.
That's actually really good.
For over 200,000 photos stored on your iPhone. It is incredible. This A12 Bionic is without question the smartest and most powerful chip ever in a smartphone.
I've never had any doubt that it'll be powerful, so that's good.
iPhone is driven by this chip, and it's going to enable us to have so many great new experiences not possible before. So I'm very excited to bring out Kayenne Drance to show you just what we can do with iPhone. And Kayenne is our Senior Director of iPhone Product Marketing. Kayenne?
Thank you, Phil. Thank you. A12 Bionic was designed for iPhone, not any other smartphone. This is one of the reasons why our team can deliver a chip designed for incredible performance, great battery life, for everything iPhone needs, from our everyday tasks to our most advanced technologies, such as every time you look at your phone and unlock it with Face ID.
Listen to us! Listen to how good Face ID is!
And each time you take a remarkable photo, every single thing you do touches the chip, the CPU, the GPU, or any other powerful component all throughout.
Yeah, that's how computers fucking work.
Designed for iPhone for the very best performance. So, Next time
Like
you-
if we're here listening to this keynote, we more than likely understand what a CPU and a GPU is.
Just the one you're
Please.
looking for, deciding how to
Or
share
we're an
it
investor who
amongst
knows
your
nothing
apps,
about
such as
phones.
messages. And then moving on to the next thing with multitasking, perhaps landing in maps to find directions. A12 Bionic makes these everyday tasks feel fast.
It's a bit of a
and
meme how
effortless.
much Apple
And
treats
A12
its
Bionic with
consumers like
performance
kids.
updates in iOS 12 helps apps launch up to 30% faster. So we're focused on these everyday experiences, but even beyond that, such as those that make use of machine learning.
Let's call them Apple
Now,
babies.
we've
It's
used
people who
machine
use
learning for a number of
iPhones.
years now
Because that's how
to make our
that's how
features
Apple
even
sees their
better,
consumers.
such as quick type
See them as Apple
suggestions
babies.
in messages, in memories, how we curate your photos and videos, getting real-time suggestions in maps when you need them, our True Tone adaptive
So it's at this
display,
point it's just catching up to
finding the
Android.
very best
Because Android has
photos
had a lot of
for
these
other
features so far.
But what's really remarkable this year is that
Oh!
this generation
And emojis!
wants to tap
Whoa!
real-time machine learning. This is incredibly important for apps like Camera, and we use that depth information for portrait mode and portrait lighting. In Animojis, mapping those 50 different facial muscles.
The Pixel 3 will do all of this so much better. It's not even funny.
And of course, our immersive AR experiences, our fun new Memoji, and the new Clips app launching this fall will make use of portrait segmentation on the Neural Engine for even better selfie scenes like the one you see here in Incredibles 2. In iOS 12, we're also announcing and launching Siri shortcuts, so you can get even more done with just a tap or by asking Siri to help. You can easily create a shortcut with multiple steps like the one I used this morning. Let's take a look. I just press and hold or ask Siri to run my Keynote Day shortcut. Now, the first thing it'll do, it'll kick off my HomeKit enabled accessories, then I'll order my morning coffee. It'll tell me how long it takes for me to go pick it up. And then it'll kick off the reminder I set to not forget my badge, get me driving directions, and start my music playlist. And here we go. And this is just one of many things that you can do with Siri shortcuts.
It's actually, oh man, that's fantastic. It's not machine learning like Google's doing, but it is very good.
Opening up our neural engine to Core ML. And Core ML is going to get a lot faster.
What the fuck is Core
It's
ML?
going to get up to 9 times faster.
Does that mean machine learning?
But it's going to run with as little as 1/10 the energy. This is tremendous. It means developers can run their most complex, most advanced neural networks in their apps and do so even more often, then freeing up the power of the GPU for more immersive graphics like never before.
Yeah, that's typically how that goes. When you use
This is another area that we're focused on.
AR, wow, Pokemon Go.
Turn into a wonderful window to these new AR experiences, such as this app here called Fishing Go, that lets you turn your surroundings into this immersive.
I'd love to see this in motion.
More than 200 species of sea life. iPhone XS is the best platform for AR. We custom calibrate our cameras and sensors for the best AR experience. And A12 Bionic, the GPU, helps us render realistic graphics, the ISP for real-world lighting, and the Neural Engine for object reflections, and more. And it joins the best AR software with ARKit 2, where apps can access enhanced surface and object detection, persistent experiences, multiple users, and we've even included a new Measure app built in. And with AR Quick Look, you can look at a 3D object like this one here in Safari, and with just a tap, bring it out into the real world. Isn't that amazing?
In motion there, that was almost indistinguishable from a real object, but it was only like 2 seconds, so.
But also enabling new experiences. But it doesn't end with us. It also extends out to our talented pool of developers in that wonderful ecosystem, where they have access to the best software with iOS 12 and the A12 Bionic. This takes us to the next generation of apps. And we're thrilled to have 3 developers here today to show you what's possible in just a short amount of time.
Next-gen apps.
Now, our first developer is
What the
making
fuck
use
does
of
this
the
mean?
CPU and GPU to take their game to the next level of impact. Please welcome Todd Howard, game director.
Oh! He's here! He's here, boys!
Thank you. You know, I wrote my first game.
Every fucking presentation about tech. Every single one, he's here.
And it's amazing how far we've come with the technology that is packed into our phones.
Skyrim for iPhones. Why the fuck is Todd here?
That can truly.
There's a goddamn keynote.
New iPhone. We've been able to. Let's take a look at our new Elder Scrolls game. Blades.
What is this, E3?
Like the series is known for, it is a massive first-person role-playing game full of stories, quests, and an incredible world to explore.
You see that hallway over there?
The Empire's
You can go to it.
And you'll define your own character and how you want to engage in combat. You can use defense, melee, or magic. And on the iPhone's OLED screen, we can pull out all of the detail that you'd usually miss in the bright and the dark areas.
I'm sorry. I've just seen so much of Todd everywhere in every single tech presentation ever this year.
We can have that lighting
It does look good.
off of the walls.
It looks better than Skyrim on Switch.
And we can even have it reflect off of your sword.
Is this like a full open world Elder Scrolls game?
Additionally, we can use the new stereo widening on the iPhone so you can hear the forest around you.
Wait.
All without headphones. And scenes like this used to only be possible.
Is this actually impressive?
On a high-end gaming console. We can do them now on your phone while doing full-screen post-processing, all while rendering 40% faster than before.
I think this might be the best way to actually play such a game.
The sword follows Craig's specific movements.
Oh wow, now it's just a turn-based RPG.
And that new depth of field camera
Or not
effect
turn-based, but like, you know.
lets you focus your actions during combat.
There's like encounters and shit.
And spiders are just terrifying. We've been
Todd.
able to pull off some incredible
He's here.
environments that just
What the fuck is he here?
12-year-old me would not be able to comprehend all of these pixels. All 2.7 million of them. As we battle this lich, we can use the power of the phone to bring all those parts together. The visuals, the sound, and even haptic feedback.
Oh, there's liches now? Okay.
It's not just immersive, it transports you. You may have fought dragons in Skyrim, but you've never experienced the Elder Scrolls like this and on your phone. Blades is coming to iOS this fall. It's available for pre-order right now. We'll see you out there.
Skyrim. He said it. He said it. Wait, right now? Oh, pre-order.
Thank you, Todd. Now,
I wonder if it's coming to Android.
It's going to enable an entirely new use case for the iPhone
Probably not.
camera.
Whatever.
Core ML.
I don't like the Elder Scrolls, so whatever.
And Steve Nash, 2-time NBA MVP and a new member of the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Wait, what?
Thanks, Cayenne. Home Court is an app that uses Core ML to track basketball shots by simply pointing your iPhone at a court.
When I was young and learning the game, I never really knew if I was doing the right things to improve my game. I would spend hours and hours shooting by myself, just hoping I was refining the techniques that would take me to the next level. I've been working closely with the Home Court team on a tool that will revolutionize basketball training, and I can't wait to show you what we can do with the new iPhone.
We couldn't bring a basketball court here, so we went out last week and saw Steve training an athlete. We now have a screen recording of our app running on the new iPhone. Let's take a look. The app recognizes the hoop and the court automatically. Tap start, and it will start tracking basketball shot attempts, the makes, indicated by the dots on the floor, and misses by the red X's, drawn as an overlay right on the
Holy
court.
shit.
With the new iPhone and
That is impressive.
we see a massive performance gain that allows us to do a lot more. The powerful A12 Bionic that our core ML models run up to 9 times faster, and that unlocks new features that were not possible before. Let's take a look at what's going on under the hood. Only on a new iPhone, we can run real-time player tracking, real-time post estimation, real-time ball detection, and trajectory estimation all at the same time.
You can see it's not
Call this
super
real-time
perfectly accurate
shot
though.
science that tracks 6 metrics for every single shot the player takes. These insights are not visible to the naked eye.
To become a great shooter, you need to practice every day. You need to shoot at game speed and with the right posture. I focus my students on staying low and stable when they shoot. Home court is giving players immediate feedback to help them understand if they are practicing with the right form. Release time is also a great indicator of whether the player is shooting at game speed while staying low. These meaningful insights and feedback just weren't possible before.
When you see that release time from the set, it will be displayed on screen, and the app can also give audio feedback
I'm like
to the built-in
kind of entranced
or
by
your
this.
AirPods.
I don't know why.
As players train with real-time feedback, they build muscle memory. I really wish that when I was younger, we had these tools. Home court is great for every basketball player who wants to get better, whether you're a beginner or a pro.
The most amazing part is this is all done with just your new iPhone. There are no
I'm sorry. I'm still kind of reveling in the fact that Todd showed up out of the fucking nowhere. Like, that's the highlight of this stream. Absolutely no.
Thank you, David and Steve. Wow, that was something. Okay, so our third app makes use of AR to do even more in a game. Here's Atlee Marr, CEO of Directive Games.
I don't remember this. What game is this?
Thanks, Dan. Playing with friends at the arcades has always been a lot of fun. Generations of gamers have enjoyed countless hours playing some of the world's best titles. And now in AR, we are able to have our own arcade cabinet wherever and whenever we want.
What?
And with ARKit 2, multiple players are able to share the same AR experience. Joining me here are my friends, and they are eager to climb the leaderboards.
Well,
Andrea, Shohei, Alessandra.
but this would be better in VR. Or like HoloLens or something.
AR. Just like the classic, you eliminate your enemies, you avoid being attacked, and you grab power-ups.
This, it doesn't look very well designed. Looks like a kind of a shitty VR tech demo, but, you know.
With the additional GPU core, we are able to render scenes like the stunning.
Speaking of which, I fucking found out that my university has a goddamn arcade cabinet that's free and has like 7 pages worth of arcade games, like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man Jr., Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong 2, Donkey Kong Jr. But it has Galaga. And I never played Galaga before.
Stereo widening makes things sound really immersive. Just listen to this epic boss battle.
Galaga was pretty fun. Galaga. Not Galga. Makes it sound like Galgun. No one wants that. Chat, would you play this?
Last year, we shipped our first AR game. And now, with new features of ARKit 2 and the power of the new iPhone, we are able to craft experiences at a much higher fidelity, as well as connect players, both digitally and in the physical world. Look for the first game in our AR Arcade series on the App Store later this year. Thank you.
That looks okay. Yeah. I thought Namco owned Galaga.
Well, we can't wait for you guys to experience those apps and games. This is really just the beginning. We're scratching the surface of what's going to be possible on the iPhone XS and the A12 Bionic.
You going to talk about MacBooks?
No other chip in the world would allow us to do this. Thank you, and now back to Phil.
That's what I'm excited about, the MacBooks. Oh yeah, price.
The A12 Bionic just powers so many.
I saw it. I got so caught up in Todd.
And that includes the camera. We all love the cameras in our iPhone.
All right, let's see how this is. I mean, you can't tell, but...
No, it is the world's most popular camera, and for great reason.
Well, not really.
For 10 years,
Well, I mean, yeah, but the Pixel camera's better.
Photographs with their iPhone cameras like this, and sharing them with us around the world and telling us stories with them. And we're so proud of all the people who use the iPhone camera, from consumers to even increasingly professionals are using them for photos like this. And this is a beautiful portrait photo. But what makes us so proud of it is that it appeared on the cover of Time magazine.
Really?
And this is their issue for women who are changing the world.
And just imagine,
to be part of that
the Pixel camera's even better.
You are going to be blown away with the pictures you can take with the iPhone XS's camera. It is a remarkable new dual camera system. It has a 12-megapixel wide camera, a 12-megapixel telephoto camera, and an even more improved True Tone flash. That 12-megapixel wide camera has a new sensor, a larger sensor with bigger, deeper pixels. It has optical image stabilization.
Deeper pixels.
And a fast 1.8 aperture lens.
I don't know much about cameras, so I can assume this is good, but the Pixel will still end up being better, because it just, like, the software that Google has is just better than Apple.
On the front side,
kind of, for the most part. I'm kind of willing to bet that this iPhone might end up being better than the Pixel. I'm still going to stick with the Pixel, but, like, objectively, it might be better, just because it's faster and, you know, all that good shit. I still won't get it because of the notch, and I won't get the Pixel 3 XL because of the notch, but, you know, I'm talking over him.
What makes incredible photos possible aren't just the sensor and the lens, but it's the chip and the software that runs on it. And this is so true with iPhone photography. So, for example, in the A12 Bionic is the image signal processor, working together with the CPU. And it does so many things every time we take a picture. It automatically sets exposure, white balance, sets the focus, does noise reduction on low light photography. It brings out highlights and details, and it can fuse multiple images together, like when you do an HDR photo or create a beautiful panorama. And the ISP and the A12 Bionic does all of this better than ever before. But what it does that is entirely new is connect together the ISP with that neural engine to use them together to make our photos incredible. So for example, the CPU and the neural engine can work together to do detection of people's faces and bodies to understand the scene that you're shooting. It can do facial landmarking. So it recognizes exactly where the eyes are and does instant red eye reduction that looks perfect. And it creates better segmentation masks. So when you're doing portrait mode, the hair and the glasses are better than ever before. This is an amazing amount of power for our camera team. In fact, when you take a photo, it's capable of doing 1 trillion operations on every photo you take. And what the team is doing with that power is truly remarkable. We have a brand new feature we call...
I'm falling asleep, I'm sorry. This is...
You know what HDR is, right? You can take a couple of photos and merge them together to bring out highlights and shadows and keep your subject looking great. Well, Smart HDR takes this idea so much further. So let's say you're taking a picture and the camera recognizes you're shooting a subject and the subject's moving. You go to press down on the shutter and you get a picture instantly. It's called zero shutter lag. What the A12 Bionic is actually doing is shooting a 4-frame buffer so it can capture that critical moment. But the A12 Bionic is doing even more than that. It's also capturing secondary interframes at the same time. And those interframes
so it's doing like better HDR.
And it's doing more than that.
Fantastic.
Exposure so you get better shadows.
He is just explaining HDR.
Finding out how to match up the best parts of each and merge them into one perfect photo. That's Smart HDR. It is a breakthrough, and it makes taking photos easier than ever and to get beautiful results.
So it's HDR that's pretty instant. Hang on, here's my phone. It's over there.
So let me show you a few photos shot with iPhone XS, not retouched in any way, no exterior lighting used, anything else. It's just straight from the camera. Here's one.
Yeah, they always look good. They always pick the best possible photos you can get. So I wouldn't trust that.
Beautiful skin tones, great detail, and a nice, beautiful, soft background.
Let's see how fast the HDR is on my Pixel 2's camera.
Water, and her hair was blowing, yet you still get that incredible detail in her hair in this Smart HDR photo. Here's another example.
Yeah, where's the HDR?
As you can see, this is what you're
is
not
there
supposed to
HDR
do,
on
right?
this?
Shooting a photo into the sun, because that's going to blow out the exposure. But Smart HDR makes
Oh,
sure we
wait.
got the sky, we got detail on the shadows of the water. But most of all, look at the water drops coming off of his hair and how crisp and detailed they are. And that's incredible. I mean, all your photos come out so much better now with iPhone XS, no matter what your subject matter, people,
Here,
pets.
I'm gonna take a picture of Brendan
skin
Fraser.
Detail and the hair and the beautiful sky. If you said it shoots wide color photos as well, look at the color range in this photo. Shot straight off iPhone XS.
Ah, my fucking headphones are too short.
With the higher dynamic range display on the iPhone XS when you look at it there. We introduced portrait mode and portrait lighting photos. Those are better than ever before. Here's an example. It's incredible, the level of detail. This is the stage light feature in the portrait lighting. It looks so beautiful. Here's another portrait lighting photo. Excuse me, portrait mode photo. Beautiful, soft background. These are better than ever before. And there's a huge advancement here. Remember the
I'm gonna show you my picture of Brendan. I'm gonna show you my picture of Brendan Fraser I took after the stream.
Bokeh. And the team wanted to make a big advancement in what can be done with bokeh, and they've done some amazing work here. They studied some of the highest-end full-frame cameras and expensive fast lenses to characterize the
Oh, they got bokeh? Okay.
and then bring that capability to more and more of us through the portrait mode photos we can take with iPhone. And what they've achieved is really breakthrough. So I'm going to show you a photo now. I'll just tell you right up front, this was not shot with a high-end expensive camera. This is shot with an iPhone XS, and it is breakthrough. It is absolutely beautiful. The detail on her face, the great skin tones, obviously reflecting from the surface of the car to light it up. That background and the quality of that bokeh is remarkable.
And the pixel will be better.
For a smartphone. But further than that, the team discovered something remarkable. This is so exciting. I can't tell if you can tell I'm excited about this, but this is, so when you take the picture with portrait mode, and then you go into the Photos app, and you tap Edit, you're going to see a new slider on the bottom. It says Depth. Right? Yeah, someone said no. Get ready for this. Because, and let me blow it up.
Yep.
You're going to have to watch two things at once. You're going to watch the depth, and you're going to watch the background. You can, after taking the picture, adjust the depth of field from f1.4 to f16.
It's just fucking portrait mode.
Let's do that again. We're going to slide the depth of field and watch the background as it changes the depth of field of your photo. This is done after you've taken it. This has not been possible in photography of any kind of camera. This is something that iPhone can now do with the power of the A12 Bionic chip. Let me show you one more example. There's another photo shot with an iPhone XS, and that's a beautiful background, that incredible higher quality bokeh. And as we looked at it, we selected f2.0 because we thought it had just the right depth of field we want in the photo. I mean, this is a new era of photography. Some people call it computational photography. With the power of not only the sensor and the lens, but the A12 Bionic. And
pretty soon, we'll just be able to photograph worlds in computers. Oh wait, we can do that already.
And the benefits
I don't know.
of this are not only for
It was a bad
photography,
joke.
but for video as well. It's a new era of videography as well, with this new sensor and the power of that A12 Bionic chip. And it can do many things.
A12 Bionic.
Sensor can take advantage of a lot of this technology to give better image quality in our videos. And there's something else the team has done too. Taking advantage of the 4 microphones built into iPhone XS, we can record stereo sound with your videos as well. And it plays back with that beautiful wide stereo field, and it sounds amazing. So let me show you a quick video that we shot with iPhone XS just natively shot on it, nothing done to it other than we edit it for length, and it's shot in low light, and it creates images that weren't possible before. Here we are.
That looks okay. It's very soft. These aren't mind-blowing images. This ain't no red camera. That was okay.
Video, you just shoot it 4K, but there's a lot going on that the system's doing for us. Autofocus, auto exposure, bringing out the highlight details, the shadow details with wider dynamic range, amazing color rendering and tone mapping, and stereo sound being recorded automatically. So that's photography, that's video, that's our camera. Now let's talk about battery life. Increasingly, smartphone users want more performance, bigger
Gonna be
screen,
more
battery life too. The teams really worked hard on this. iPhone XS is able to, compared to iPhone 10, get you up to 30 minutes longer in your day
That's it?
than iPhone 10 did, and that's really great.
I mean, actually, it's pretty good. It's not that bad. Typically, a lot of batteries don't do that much better.
And there's a lot more new with iPhone XS and XS.
Well, I don't care. What about screen on time?
Gigabit class LTE. They have more bands than any other smartphone.
Oh, the LTE will be better. Oh, my dick. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hello. That's very good.
For the rest, here are some reasons people want dual SIM. Some people want two phone numbers on their phone. There may be a home number and a work number. Some want two different plans depending on the region of the world they're in and what they need. And many of us like to travel and want to keep our local phone number, but may need to get a data plan in the region we're in so we can have access to fast data there.
A dual SIM tray. That's very good.
iPhone XS and XS Max, we built the technology.
Watch them say there's a
or dual SIM, dual standby. This means that you have both phone numbers there in your phone, waiting to get the call. Whichever one gets it becomes the active line. And to enable that, we've added our eSIM technology. eSIM is a standard that we've been working with carriers to promote around the world. We've actually already been shipping it in cellular iPads, in cellular watches, and now we're bringing it to iPhone. So with eSIM, it's built in, easy to set up a second line. You can point your camera at a QR code from a carrier and set it up. And the teams work to make sure in the software that the fact that you have two
Canada won't get this, but
is understood.
you know.
You can name them, home and work, primary, secondary, whatever. And then throughout the user experience,
yeah, all the phone shit is like, hey, this is great for Americans, but I'm a Canadian.
Yeah, support for eSIM requires support from carriers, and we've been working with many great carrier partners, and they're going to be rolling out eSIM support throughout the fall and many more into next year. We're really, really happy to be working with them on this. So that's how we're going to provide dual SIM support around the world. We will have a single physical SIM and an eSIM in both iPhone XS and XS Max. In China, where we can't bring eSIM into iPhone yet, we're making a special model of the iPhone XS Max that has two physical SIMs, actually one on each side of the SIM tray. It's a really smart implementation, and we think they're going to love that.
So let's recap here.
So this
Todd,
iPhone XS and XS Max.
dual SIM,
with so many new advancements. Better Super Retina displays,
bigger display,
and the new 6.5
finally over 1080p,
OLED displays.
much faster, probably the fastest
Next
ever.
Generation 7nm A12 Bionic chip with faster CPU, GPU,
Now the price.
and helping us to deliver even longer battery life. A new generation dual camera system.
I mean, if OnePlus can still come out with a $500 phone this year or next year or whenever they're going to compete with the iPhone XS,
Field, higher quality videos with
if they can still come out with a $500 phone and make it comparable, there's no contest. I'm going with the OnePlus.
LTE is beautiful new gold finish. Protection to IP68. and so much more. These are incredible new iPhones. And the team works really hard.
Yeah, these are good.
These iPhones,
Like,
most
as much as I've shit on the stream, these are actually really good phones, but the price is gonna determine everything. Will these phones be over $1,000, both of them? Because it seems like that's what they're pushing for.
Thanks, Phil.
To make everything over
We never stop
$1,000.
thinking about what's best for the planet. This starts with our products, but it extends to everything we do at Apple. So, for instance, earlier this year, we announced something
fuck off.
pretty amazing. You may have heard about it already, but we can't help repeating ourselves because we now run Apple on 100% renewable energy for all of our facilities worldwide.
Really? Huh.
Now, of course, that includes the gorgeous campus that we're on right now. It's powered by our own solar panels and directed biogas fuel cells. But it's also about the facilities that you don't often see, like our data centers, which use lots of clean energy to support services like iMessage. And that
Really?
means every time you send
Okay,
a
that's-
message
yeah.
or make a FaceTime video call, we're using lots
Damn.
of clean energy to make that happen.
I don't want to bring politics into this, but fuck, that's very, very
Couldn't
good.
be done. And if you know Apple, those are exactly the kinds of challenges that we love. So we've done it, and we're really, really proud of it. And now we're on to the next challenge. We hope to one day eliminate our need to mine new materials from the earth. Now, as you can imagine, this is a massive effort. So to reach that goal, we'll have to do three things. First, we'll have to
What was
find
that?
new ways to make our products with recycled or renewable materials that are sourced responsibly. Then we'll have to ensure that our products last as long as possible. And then finally,
But you're
after
still
a long
making
life
shit
of
with
use,
sapphire.
we have to ensure
You
that
have to
they're
find new
recycled
sapphire.
properly. So let's
Don't
take
you?
a look at some of the material innovations within the new iPhones that we've just announced. We've transitioned to using recycled tin in the main logic board of iPhone, including the new iPhone XS. And of course, this is with no reduction in quality or performance. This one change will prevent the mining of over 10,000 tons of tin ore in a single year. And we're doing this with other materials as well. We have a better plastics program, and through that, we're reducing our use of traditional plastics and transitioning to
no, this is good.
bio-based materials. For example, the speaker enclosure for iPhone XS is now made with 35% post-consumer recycled plastics. And the cover glass, yeah, it's good. And the cover glass frame is made with 32% bio-based plastic. It's better for the planet, but it's also tougher and it performs better. Second, we also make sure to design and build durable products that last as long as possible. That means long-lasting
iPhone 6.
coupled with our amazing software. All of these devices, including the iPhone 5S, run iOS.
Hashtag Bengate.
iOS 12 is designed to make your iPhone and iPad experience even better, even more responsive, faster, just better. And because they last longer, you can keep using them. And keeping using them is the best thing for the planet. And finally, when it comes time to reuse and recycle, we have Apple Give Back.
I'm sorry,
This is
I'm still
something
laughing over
really
Todd.
proud of. With Apple Give Back, it doesn't matter what device you have or what condition it's in. Bring it in or mail it in to us. We'll assess it, and if it can be used by someone else, we'll give you the value. If not, we'll recycle it properly for free. Maybe we'll even use a robot. Who remembers Liam? We'll meet his sister, Daisy, who can disassemble 9 different models of iPhone. Using Daisy, we can reuse those recycled materials in future products. And the more we do this, the less we'll have to mine from the earth. So that iPhone 5S, with Apple Give Back, it can go on to another user when you're ready to switch to a new iPhone. And when it comes to the new iPhone,
So you're going to give us the full value for our old iPhones.
It too was designed for another long life.
Is that what you're saying?
Either way, it's good for you, but it is a huge win for the planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, so these are very, very, very good and big, serious strides toward, renewable energy and like renewable resources and all that. It's very good.
Collaboration between all the teams to do everything from reducing the amount.
I have no objection to this at all.
Give back program, just great work, and we're really proud of everything they do. So, iPhone XS.
Now,
XS Max,
remember,
they are stunning, the best iPhones we've ever made by a long shot. We are so excited about the technologies in here, the experiences they're going to bring to people. And we hope customers
remember,
love just as much as we do.
Apple
we want to reach
are
as many
known liars.
customers as we can with this incredible technology. So that's why we are very excited to show you one more iPhone.
Oh. No notch? Come on. Space, the final frontier. I see red. I see blue and yellow. What's this? Nope, still there's a notch. Okay. Well, yeah. And it looks less capable. This looks like a toy. Yep. Yep. This is for kids. Yep. You didn't tell me what that was.
It is incredible. We are so excited to introduce you to the iPhone XR. And we hope it reaches even more customers with this amazing, incredible technology. It's made from a 7000 series aerospace-grade aluminum and has more durable glass. It is absolutely stunning. It comes incredible new finishes: white, black, blue, coral, yellow, each beautifully designed with that aluminum finish, the glass in the back. The screen goes edge to edge and top to bottom.
A notch.
An incredible product red one as well, and it is beautiful.
I want the red one. I won't lie.
All of these are protected from dust and liquids to IP67.
Yeah, so it's just a watered down version. This one's going to be cheaper.
This display is really what strikes you, though. It's an LCD display.
Fuck off!
It goes edge to edge. It took advanced new engineering and technology to do pixel masking and pixel anti-aliasing, and to have LEDs that fit into a smaller space than ever before. This is the most advanced LCD ever in a smartphone.
If this thing costs any more than $500, it's a ripoff.
It's called the Liquid Retina display.
I don't care.
The Liquid Retina display is 6.1 inches on the diagonal. Now let's bring, well, first it's 1.4 million pixels, and it's 300.
Are you fucking with me?
True Retina image quality. Now let's bring that iPhone 8 Plus next to it, because it's really interesting. It is a bigger display than the iPhone 8 Plus in a smaller design.
Yeah, that's the issue.
It fits perfectly between the size of an 8 and an 8 Plus. So we think it's going to make a lot of customers really happy.
Nani? What?
6.1-inch Liquid Retina display, an LCD display,
Wait.
4 million pixels. It supports tap to wake. It has that 120 hertz touch-sensitive layer, so it scrolls super fast. It has great color management, accuracy. It is a wide display.
Never mind.
True tone support, so the whites look paper white in all the lights you use them. And it is an iPhone X experience on an LCD display. So that means you tap it to wake it up. There's no home button. You swipe up to go to the home screen, first for an LCD display. Swipe down to get your notifications. Swipe down to get to Control Center from the right corner. Now, it doesn't have 3D touch, but here again, the team came up with something really smart. It has a new feature we call Haptic touch. So to get to the camera from the home screen, you just press on it, you feel a haptic tap, and you're taken right to the camera. This is similar technology to what we do with the trackpad in the MacBook Pro that we all love so much. It is a great experience.
Yeah, so again, you don't need 3D touch.
New experience, it has Face ID. And there's a true depth camera system, the same true depth camera system in iPhone XS and XS Max. So it's infrared camera, flood illuminator, proximity sensor, ambient light sensor, dot projector, front camera, speaker, and microphone. All the technology to have an incredible Face ID experience. So you look at iPhone XR to unlock it, you look at it to pay with Apple Pay. And like iPhone XS and XS Max, it's faster with its faster algorithms running on a faster, secure enclave. And inside the iPhone XR is nothing but the best chip we make, our brand new 7nm A12 Bionic chip. So this is a powerhouse. Faster CPU, faster GPU, faster neural engine, and it can do all those experiences that Cayenne showed you earlier, including real-time machine learning. It is an incredible new phone. And it has a great new camera system as well. It's a single camera system, our best single camera system.
I don't take many pictures to begin with.
It's a 12 megapixel
so
wide angle camera, the exact
and I'm not
same
picky with my
camera
pictures,
in
so
XS and XS Max.
give me a camera and I'm good to go.
Sensor that's larger with
It'll be worse than the Pixel,
optical image
but
stabilization, twice as many focus pixels, fast f1.8 aperture, and new improved True Tone flash as well. And it takes beautiful photos, like this one. So this was taken from
like phone photos are always really good. Doesn't matter what phone you get today. If it's not like $200, you're gonna get a good picture.
Always something you've noticed about this photo, though. It's a portrait mode photo with that beautiful background blur, taken from a single camera system. This is remarkable. What the team is able to do is combine hardware and software to create a depth segmentation.
Yeah, they're just copying Google.
Using the focus pixels and neural net software so that we can create portrait mode photos
I need to
in the
sneeze.
brand new iPhone XR. Here's another example. Just incredible. Beautiful, beautiful focus on the subject.
You ever get the feeling in your nose when like you can't sneeze, but like you know you have to sneeze? That's me. That is currently me.
And it gets depth control dynamically after you've taken the picture.
So Google will do this better.
Features and capabilities that you want are right
You don't have to
here.
worry.
Here's some other photo examples taken from iPhone XR. They're absolutely beautiful. It has smart HDR as well. Helps to bring out highlights and shadows even in low light photos. It has wide color as well, so you get stunning, beautiful, rich color photographs. On the front side is the same true depth camera system as iPhone XS and XS Max with its latest technology. So you get full support for portrait mode and portrait lighting.
I just want the price.
It can take some of the best selfies you've ever seen. These are shot off the true depth camera on iPhone XR. But what about battery life? Well, here the story continues to be just great. With this performance and this big screen, the teams worked hard to give great battery life. So let's compare it to the iPhone 8 Plus. So many customers love the long battery life of that. Well, iPhone XR gives you up to an hour and a half more in your day than the iPhone 8 Plus.
Huh. That's good. Yeah, with the lower resolution display, but the higher hertz display.
There's a 6.1-inch liquid Retina display, an LCD display, the most advanced ever in the industry. It is our latest 7nm A12 Bionic chip with its faster CPU and GPU and that breakthrough neural engine, and helping deliver even longer battery life. It's the best single camera system we've ever made with our new generation 12 megapixel sensor, with support for smart HDR, portrait modes with beautiful bokeh, dynamic depth control, incredible video. It has the same true depth camera system as iPhone XS and XS Max with faster Face ID.
Oh, no 4K 60?
6 beautiful new finishes, that incredible 7000 series aerospace grade aluminum, and IP67 protection from liquids and dust.
Price.
iPhone XS, XS Max, and iPhone
I know.
free displays, glass, mercury-free displays, BFR-free, PVC-free, beryllium-free. They're designed and manufactured in a low-carbon process, and they're highly recyclable. We're so proud of all that work the team does. This is a huge day for iPhone. We now have iPhone XS, XS Max, and XR, 3 new models of iPhone.
That's a lot of consumer choice.
To tell you a
It's
little
good.
bit more, and they're amazing.
The
Another
iPhone
video?
10 described our vision for the future of the smartphone. Today, we're extending that vision with significant advances across 3 entirely new products. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, and iPhone XR. iPhone XS is completely uncompromising. The expansive Super Retina display with OLED delivers vivid brightness, true blacks, and high dynamic range content. iPhone XS Max has the largest display ever on an iPhone. Custom developed stainless steel is precisely machined to create structural bands in 3 finishes, including new gold. With even better water and dust resistance, this structure is integrated with the most durable glass ever developed for a smartphone. Face ID, enabled by the True Depth camera system, reinvents the way to securely unlock, log in, and pay with only a glance. Now it's even faster. The A12 Bionic chip is the smartest and most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. Its next-generation neural engine dedicates machine learning to everything from augmented reality to photography. With a more advanced dual camera system and neural engine,
Yeah,
iPhone
so...
is again taking us to a new era.
Oh, my stream health is not very good.
Where even more
Yeah,
capable
whatever.
sensors are combined with lenses, chips, and advanced software, delivering smart HDR across your photos, creating images like never before. Portrait mode on both the back camera and front True Depth camera now features more nuanced, software-enhanced, adjustable depth of field. 4K video with
so,
better low light performance,
at the end of the day,
extended dynamic range. Now
it's a good phone, very good phone.
Plays back in widened stereo sound.
But you know what? Honestly,
iPhone XR integrates
this one. I think iPhone XR might sell me just based on that 120 hertz display. Because I've used 144 hertz before. That's the monitor I'm using it on right now, and I don't have that hertz because I damaged the monitor. But don't worry. Either way, it's incredible to look at when you actually see it. It feels straight up like paper, like an actual physical moving object. It's amazing to look at, to see 144 FPS and even higher.
A new backlight design allows the display to extend into the radius corners, enabling a larger LCD than ever before. The advanced single camera system, combined with machine learning, allows iPhone XR to recognize people, map subjects, and add depth. The depth of field is adjustable, so you can take more dramatic portraits.
Yeah.
Our utterly uncompromised vision for the future, iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max. And with a range of new finishes offering more choice to more people, iPhone XR.
I have pizza. I should go eat pizza. Yep. I think, because the only phone right now that does 120 hertz, aside from iPhone, is the Razer phone.
6 finishes.
As far as I know. I haven't been following phones for a while now, but...
128 gigabytes and 256 gigabytes of storage.
Oh, price?
Start at $749.
Fuck's sake. A $749 phone that is below 1080p!
Plus, I'm really proud of the work the team has done on that. You can order it in just over a month, October 19th, and it'll start to ship a week later than that, October 26th. iPhone XS will come in 3 configurations, 64 gigs, 256 gigs, and that new 512 gigabyte storage capacity. It starts at $999.
What? No. No. No.
Configurations.
No.
Screen, larger battery, we just $100 more, starting at $1099.
There it is.
So iPhone XS and XS Max, you can start pre-ordering on Friday, September 14th.
Yep.
And they'll ship a week later, September 21st. And it'll start shipping in all of these markets. A nice long list.
Yep.
But if you don't see your favorite location there, don't worry, a week later.
Get the iPhone. Get the iPhone XR.
This is your favorite country or location. This is the fastest rollout geographically we've ever had for new iPhone. That's really great. So this holiday, we have an unbelievable lineup of iPhones. iPhone 7 starts now at just $449, and there are models of iPhone 7.
Fantastic.
7 Plus.
An old phone.
8 at $599, models of 8 and 8 Plus. The brand new iPhone XR starting at $749, XS at $999, and XS Max at $1099. They're all running iOS 12, the world's most advanced mobile operating system, and we can all upgrade to its performance and its great features, AR, Animoji, Memoji, screen time, and more.
Memoji?
Next week,
Memoji?
17th.
Are there now meme emojis? What's that? All right, thank you. Is that all? Are you going to talk about Macs?
What a fantastic new lineup of iPhones. It's clearly the best lineup we've had by far. Taking the breakthroughs of iPhone X even further.
This is no longer Apple. This is the iPhone company.
To even more people.
Basically.
Now, before we close this morning, I've got a few more updates to give you. We've got an update to the HomePod, our breakthrough home speaker.
Hey. Watch the MacBook or the Max or iMac or I don't know, Mac Pro or whatever. It'll just be one of these endnotes.
It creates this incredible wide immersive soundstage. You really have to believe it. It's really awesome.
It's a fucking Bluetooth speaker.
HomePod becomes the best multi-room audio experience. We've got some other great features that we're bringing to HomePod. You'll be able to search for your favorite songs by lyrics, create multiple timers, make and receive phone calls right from your HomePod, and just like your Apple Watch, you can ping your iPhone or any of your Apple devices to help find them around your house. It's incredibly useful at my house. And we couldn't be more excited about how Siri shortcuts will open up a world of apps for the HomePod. Also, we'll be shipping a new update to tvOS with support for Dolby Atmos for Apple TV 4K. It's stunning new
I care
4K area
the least.
with access to a wide range of live sports and news programs. There are now well over 100 video partners available through the TV app. Both the HomePod and the tvOS updates will be available on Monday, September 17th.
That's good.
And then the following week, we've got a great new update for the Mac with macOS Mojave. All new dark mode and updates to desktop and Finder, enhanced privacy and security.
A dark mode, nice.
Redesigned Mac App Store.
It just looks like Ubuntu GNOME, but cool. I'm kidding.
24th. We're excited about this huge month and all of these big releases that we've got. So what a great morning.
I stink.
We introduced the Apple Watch Series 4, newly designed and re-engineered to help you stay even more active, healthy, and connected. It is the most capable
All right, so that's it.
Apple
Yeah,
Watch yet.
I'm just going to talk over him for a little bit.
We showed you the new iPhone X, the most advanced smartphone in the world.
iPhone 10's good. iPhone XS is good. Price, again, is way too fucking high. Especially for a phone in 2018, for fuck's sake, that is not 1080p. Fucking $750 American. That's going to be like $1,000 or $900 up here. But that kind of price, for a resolution that low, you can't even play a 1080p YouTube video, for fuck's sake.
And the iPhone XR with a new liquid Retina display. It shares so many of
Yeah,
the
that
advanced
liquid
features
Retina display is not going to be, that useful. And the problem is, like, I hate how Apple never, ever opts in to just pick 720p, 1080p, 1440p. They have to use these weird fucking resolutions that make it so that videos still end up blurry because you can't pick an option that's between 720 and 1080p in YouTube.
Pushing our products forward and making technology more personal. We hope that you love these new products as much as we do. We've got a hands-on area just upstairs. That's going to open in a moment.
I think the 120 hertz display is, it'll be worth it. I don't know how they're going to implement it, because I've heard that it's weird on the iPad Pro or whatever the fuck product that uses them. I want it to be the entirety of the experience. I want it to be the entirety of how you use your phone to be at 120 hertz. Yeah. That's what I want. But other than that, it's like, yeah, it's another iPhone. It's going to be faster. It's going to have better camera. Big fucking deal. It's just one of them incremental updates. At the end of the day, I'm going to be getting a Pixel 3 or a OnePlus phone or something else. I'm going to be getting Android for sure. Especially if the Pixel 3 ends up having a 120 hertz display. But, I mean, it was a good show. I still cannot believe Todd Howard just shows the fuck up out of nowhere. He was at E3. He was at like everybody's E3 conference last year or this year. He was at QuakeCon. Now he's even at the fucking Apple Keynote. Where's he gonna show up next? Google I/O. Well, I can't wait to see Todd tomorrow at the Nintendo Direct. And I will be streaming my reaction to the Nintendo Direct as well. Yeah, I mean, Apple Watch looks very good, to be honest. All these things, I know I rag on Apple. I've ragged on Apple a little bit this stream, but I think Apple makes good products. I just think they don't sell them at reasonable prices. Like, $1,100 for a fucking phone. In a world where, I mean, in a world where you can get a OnePlus 6 that has a higher resolution display, I think it's OLED too. It might not be. It might be LCD or LED or IPS. I think it's an IPS display. I could be wrong. But the fact that the OnePlus 6 is a great display, it has everything, and it's at $500. Man, dude. Well, I hope you enjoyed my stream. Holy shit. I'm going to get working on highlights of this immediately, because this has been fucking fantastic. Because I want the highlights of the fucking Todd. That's just too good. It's just too good. He won't go the fuck away. Either way, well, not immediately. I'm gonna go get some food, and then yeah, I'll oh shit, fuck. Then yeah, I'll see you guys around. All right, have a good one.